A lighthouse sent a distress signal at 2:13 a.m. The problem, the lighthouse had been shut down for 5 years. No power line, no staff, no boat nearby. Yet the signal was clear, and it repeated 3 times. People think lighthouses are simple. A bright light, a warning, a lonely tower. But the old tower at Blackwater Point was different. It was retired after a fire damaged the wiring, and the town replaced it with modern navigation buoys. After that, Blackwater Point became a place nobody visited unless they had a reason, and most people did not. The first person to hear the signal was a night shift radio operator named Jonah. He worked the coastal emergency channel, mostly listening to fishermen complain about weather and engines. Then at 2:13 a.m., his speaker popped with a sharp burst of static, followed by a tone, a short sequence, the kind used for distress. Jonah leaned in, adjusted the dial, and listened again. The same tone repeated 3 times. Then a voice came through, weak and broken, like someone speaking with a mouthful of sand. It said, "Blackwater, light, please." And then it cut out. Jonah checked the equipment. He checked the frequency. He checked the signal direction finder. Every reading pointed to one place, Blackwater Point Lighthouse. That was impossible. The lighthouse had no power. The wiring was destroyed. The generator had been removed years ago. Jonah called his supervisor. His supervisor called the Coast Patrol. Within 20 minutes, a patrol truck was heading toward the point. The first officer on scene was a woman named Officer Hale. She parked by the gate and walked in with a flashlight. The air smelled like salt and wet metal. The lighthouse stood there like a dead tooth against the sky. Hale noticed something immediately. The lock on the gate was not rusted shut anymore. It looked handled. She climbed the path and reached the heavy lighthouse door. The old wood was swollen from years of storms, and it should have been stuck, but it opened. Inside, it was colder than it should have been. Not night air's cold, more like basement cold. Her flashlight moved across a dust, broken glass, and bird nests. Then she saw the strangest part. Fresh footprints. Not many, just enough to show someone had walked inside recently. Hale climbed the spiral stairs slowly. Each step groaned. The wind pushed against the tower like it wanted inside. Halfway up, she found a small maintenance room. The door was closed. She tried the knob, locked, so she forced it open. And what she saw did not match the abandoned look of the rest of the lighthouse. In the corner was a portable radio transmitter. Old, scratched, but not dead. Beside it, a car battery. And beside that, a coil of copper wire running up the wall. Someone had built a crude power setup inside a lighthouse that should have been empty. On the floor under the dust was a damp patch, like a wet cloth had been pressed there recently. And on a crate, a handwritten note, "Do not turn on the light." The Coast Patrol searched the lighthouse. No person inside, no boat below, no vehicle tracks outside beyond the patrol truck. So who sent the signal? They took the transmitter as evidence and checked it. The battery still had charge. Not much, but enough to send a short distress call. They also found something else. At the top of the lighthouse, the lamp housing was empty, but the lens was clean. That did not happen naturally. Sea air stains everything. Dust covers everything. A clean lens meant someone had wiped it recently. Now the story had 3 facts that did not fit together. 1. A distress signal came from the lighthouse. 2. Someone had been inside recently. 3. Someone left a warning, "Do not turn on the light." Why warn them? Unless turning on the light would reveal something or attract something. When a mystery has no answer, people build theories. Theory 1. Someone staged the signal as a trap. Maybe they wanted police to show up. Maybe they wanted a distraction while something else happened nearby. But then why leave the transmitter behind? Theory 2. Someone was hiding in the lighthouse and panicked. They sent a signal, then fled before patrol arrived. The note could be a warning to themselves, not to police. But where did they go? The area is open cliff and water. Theory 3. The lighthouse was being used for illegal activity, smuggling, storage, meetings. A distress signal could be a code, not an emergency. Blackwater, light, please, might not mean help. It might mean activate. And that note, "Do not turn on the light," could be a warning because turning it on would ruin the operation or expose them. Here is the detail that made Officer Hale stop thinking and start feeling watched. When they replayed Jonah's audio recording, under the static behind the voice, there was another sound, a slow, rhythmic clicking. At first, they thought it was radio interference. Then someone compared it to an old lighthouse mechanism, a rotating gear, a mechanical timer. But the lighthouse was shut down. No electricity, no active mechanism. So what was clicking? And why did the voice say, "Blackwater, light, please," like someone needed the lighthouse to come alive again? By sunrise, the patrol left. The transmitter was taken, the door was locked again. And the next night, there was no signal, no static, no voice, no clicking, only an empty tower watching the sea. So here is the question. Was the distress call a real cry for help or a message meant for someone else? What do you think happened at Blackwater Point? Drop your theory in the comments and subscribe for the next mystery.